Good evening to the Wednesday night poetry community, and thank you to Kai Coggin once again for maintaining the forum. Interestingly, just as I received Kai's call for poems about food and related things, I was in the process of finishing up a poem about food and related things. So with that note on synchronicity, my contribution this week is titled Avgolemono and Dolmathes. I remember the very first time I watched Like Water for Chocolate, the original Spanish, not the later version dubbed in inglés, and appreciated, perhaps for the first time, how a story told visually could be told like a poem, and truly how deep food as a metaphor could go in bringing an understanding of life. How sensory and sinewy and sorrowful the simple stuffs of food could become. Traditional meals, ethnic ones especially, take time to construct, perfect, and serve. For our family, that means very different things, as we are a marriage of Greek, American, and Trini. The Greek foods are old world, recipes gleaned from rocky hillsides, awash in sunlight, baked in the heat of seasons, made more from African winds than European skies, and from Middle Eastern spices. They make me think of seafood wrestled from Aegean waters by gnarled hands scarred by a lifetime of pulling coarse lines of brown sisal and hemp, or multi-hued nylon or polyester with glass floats grown opaque with a passage across rough sands. I have taught my children to make these foods. It is simple yet meaningful linkage with unknown generations of our past, with people and places whose names are lost, but whose genes we carry, whether we think it consciously or not, in some semblance or other. We are the eventual result of some permutation or combination of them and all they were or wish to be. So we sit at a table, surrounding a large bowl of lamb and rice and lemon and mint, and a slowly cooling column of just blanched grape leaves, picked in an unknown country by unseen hands, as we slowly, methodically pinch, press, roll, fold, and squeeze and stack them with our own hands in our own kitchen, building up layers in a large ceramic dish. Submerged in broth and lemon and spices, they will fill the house with wondrous aromas as they simmer and cook today, causing our mouths to water in a reflex far, far older than we can comprehend. And as they cook in the oven, I will dice carrot, onion, and celery, and shred bits of chicken, and simmer lemon-flavored broth in a pot, adding minestra and herbs grown on the rugged hillsides of small islands and narrow finger peninsulas, and in our own kitchen garden, stirring in tempered egg and testing repeatedly whether the flavor in my mouth matches the one in my memory. The ceramic dish and its glass lid radiate heat long after their removal from the hot oven. I carefully put away the protective leaves to reveal within their depths the cooked dolmathes. I place them neatly in small stacks within Chinese enameled soup bowls, and spoon the yellow Avgolemono over them and around them, immersing lemon in lemon, immersing us in the flavors and textures of millennia in pieces of history small enough to bite and to chew, to savor and to swallow, and just maybe to understand. Once again, this is Steve Spanoudis. Thank you for listening, and thanks to Kai.